And tonight, travelers in the Caribbean are scrambling to get on flights back home after the FAA lifted air restrictions. One Denver man reached out to Denver 7 saying he and his girlfriend had to spend thousands of dollars on a hotel after their flight home was canceled yesterday. He writes, after pleading with United to help provide relief or get us home sooner, they callously denied any help whatsoever and told us to sleep in the airport for 5 days. Denver 7's Maggie Bryan spoke with the couple about what so many travelers are going through tonight.
As commercial flights resume in the Caribbean, the brief airspace shutdown
we're like, what? How are we going to get home? And
is still causing long delays for travelers, including some Denver residents.
we don't have money left to continue staying in the island, let alone look for another hotel.
Nathan Schmitz and Aaron Savatson spent New Year's in the Caribbean island of St. Martin, but their return flight Saturday afternoon was canceled because of airspace restrictions. They're now booked for a flight out on Wednesday after spending hours on the phone with United Airlines and dropping $4,000 on another hotel.
We don't know if we're going to get reimbursed or anything. We're just stuck with the bill.
While inconvenienced, these two understand the need for security.
The first reason is to protect commercial aircraft carriers.
It's something I discussed with Sam Scanlon, a Denver-based national security consultant. He says the administration made the right call shutting down air travel after the Venezuelan strikes.
It only takes one person to shoot at an incoming aircraft, whether that's commercial or military, to make a difference. And then secondly, it's to help support our U.S. military. If there's a no-fly zone in the area where our assets are at in the Caribbean, in that general area, it makes it much more clear and detectable if there's any type of aircraft taking off from Venezuela that's on a direct path to our forces.
We checked. A United Airlines spokesperson says the company added 14 flights Sunday and more on Monday for customers whose travel was disrupted. The company's website says it will waive change fees and fare differences. Frontier Airlines also waiving change and cancellation fees. Southwest tells us vouchers are only available for cancellations or delays within the airline's control, and they say an airspace closure is out of their control.
We're not asking for anything, just a place to sleep, right?
Nathan and Aaron say these cancellations were out of their control too. And stranded travelers are being stuck with the cost of cancellations. I'm Maggie Bryan for Denver 7.
And we are hearing more from Colorado's representatives responding to Maduro's capture. So today I spoke with Republican Congressman Gabe Evans. He's the only Hispanic member of Colorado's delegation and the former Army combat veteran and police officer says Maduro's capture is a matter of keeping America and Colorado safe.
This is actually putting teeth behind the talk about how we keep Americans safe.
Congress never declared war on Venezuela. In your opinion, how is this operation constitutional?
This is not remotely close to a war. I spent 12 years in the Army. I know what a war is. This isn't a war. This was an arrest of a very high-profile drug dealer who's not even recognized by the international community as the president of Venezuela.
But Congressman Evans, this is also President Trump saying we are going to take over Venezuela temporarily. So this is more than just an arrest.
I think that statement is very clearly directed at other actors. Again, places like China, places like Russia, anyone that's looking to be able to exploit this opening, to be able to push their influence into Venezuela.
Critics I've spoken to say this is about oil resources, not national security, not drugs. What's your response to that?
We know where this stuff comes from. It comes from the cartels, the gangs, and the criminal organizations. Some of the biggest ones in our area here in Denver are, or were until recently, entities like Tren de Aragua, the Venezuelan prison gang that peddles their particular brand of drugs, Tusi, in the Denver, Colorado area.
Evans tells me the next step is supporting Venezuela's opposition leaders and keeping foreign powers like China and Russia from filling the vacuum. Now, on the flip side, Congressman Jason Crow, Democratic congressman, also a veteran, told me last night that Trump's claim that Maduro is tied to gang violence in our state is wrong and exaggerated. He says the president should have gone to Congress, and he warns there is no plan for what happens next.
I know how this ends. I fought 3 combat tours in Iraq and Afghanistan with very little accountability, very little oversight, almost no votes at all over the 20 years that we were in Iraq and Afghanistan, and it never ends well.
In your opinion, what is the worst case scenario as a result of this action?
Well, the worst case scenario is that there's civil war and unrest in terrible degradation of Venezuela. It's one thing to do nation building that ends in disaster in Iraq and Afghanistan, which is terrible enough. we're within voting distance of the United States here. This could get really ugly very quickly.
Crow tells me Congress must act now to rein in presidential war powers. He's calling for an immediate briefing to Congress so this doesn't turn into a, quote, nation-building disaster.